How would you feel if after a long day at work you came home and your partner or your friend said, "Oh, I saw you in that massive USA Today ad today"? You'd be like, "Well, what ad?" Well, earlier this year, in January 2014, a guy called Anthony DiTiro from Colorado found that actually he had been featured by Facebook in a USA Today ad without his consent. And he filed a motion to the US District Court of Northern California to ask for $750 back in compensation for himself and for anyone else who'd been appropriated or whose image had been used in an ad without their consent. Now, this is just one of a pile of issues that I have with Facebook's privacy rules, and we all know what it's like. You go onto a particular platform, everyone's on it, you sign away your life by not reading the T's and C's, but at what point does the company actually have a responsibility to not screw you over in their terms and conditions? At what point do you end up with the ethical question being raised where actually you shouldn't have to be made to read 30,000 pages of text just to say, well, yes, I do agree that I'm going to use this platform, or no, I don't? This is just the latest in a whole raft of issues that Facebook has been facing in the bid to get us to part with our data. Now, you might have heard that on Valentine's Day this year, they launched a new set of gender options, and I think it was up to 50 different options that you could choose. Instead of the binary male or female, they ended up throwing in a whole bunch of different things that you could select. I'm all up for diversity, I think it's fantastic. However, it really pisses me off because it means that now they'll be able to target people with even more specificity. And at what point do we say, well, enough of personalisation, I actually want to have a boundary and respect my own privacy? In 2013, some friends of mine over at Cambridge University who work for this company called My Personality, which they set up, found that through running psychometric tests and correlating them with Facebook data, this was all consensual, that just by mining your Facebook likes, they could find out really intimate details about your personality, such as your gender, such as your sexuality, whether you're likely to take recreational drugs, whether your parents are happily married or if they're divorced, your political leaning, aspects of your personality traits, some of the stuff that we wouldn't even share with our closest friends and family. Now, if you can find out all of that stuff to a certain degree of accuracy to where it becomes useful, just from Facebook likes, there's a problem. If we go all the way back to 2010, when Mark Zuckerberg famously said of his users, "They trust me, dumb fucks," I think we have a serious problem. I'm on Facebook. I'm trying to wean myself off. The only reason I'm still on there is because my friends are on there, and for some of them it's the only means through which we communicate because they're in different countries and I don't have access to their emails. But how long is it before we actually migrate off the platform? And what price are we willing to pay for that kind of utility? See you next time.